Hi everybody, this is Steve Gonzalez, your Las Vegas Condo Insider, and I'm standing behind Panorama Towers near the back gate, located behind Tower 1. If you wanted to walk to City Center from Panorama Towers, this is your gate. This is your entry and exit point, and from here, you actually have about a 10-minute walk to City Center. If you want to click right here, I've actually performed the walk, and I believe I did it under 10 minutes. People have tried to do it under 10 minutes. I think I haven't been beat to this date. Today in this video, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna take the same walk, but we're gonna go from Panorama Towers, across Harmon Bridge, through City Center, through Vdara, into Bellagio, check out the garden, and then walk to the Bellagio Fountain. In between that walk, there's now an access point that's brand new that'll take you to Bellagio, through the Vdara, and then also to the Cosmopolitan. So they're kind of a fork in the road, and that's new access point as of 2023. So I want to show all of this convenience and also a construction project that's happening just across the street from Panorama Towers. So let's turn this camera around and show you all this exciting fun stuff that's happening around Panorama Towers. Let's go. All right, folks, so that's Tower 1 right there for Panorama Towers and the back gate. But let's just pivot here and actually start walking. I'm gonna time the walk starting at the light here for the pedestrian cross and see how fast we can do it this time from Panorama Towers to the Bellagio garden and into the fountain. I'm gonna try to do it under 15 minutes, but let's see if that's possible. So once I touch this button here, I want to start the timer and see how fast we can do it. So the clock starts officially right now. So there's the new construction that's happening behind the building. That new building is called Aura. It's going to have about 180 to 186, I believe, units. It's a luxury apartment complex, so it's not going to be cheap, but it's a mid-rise, and it's going to have some, I believe they said it was 5,000 to 6,000 square feet of commercial space down below, which is going to be fun. We're excited here at Panorama Towers and the Martin, which is just across the street here, because we're waiting for a restaurant, maybe a coffee shop, you know, pizza parlor, a bar, something that's not on that side of the strip, that's located on this side of the strip, that's convenient for us just to walk over and have a quick bite. But as you can see, wood construction, concrete at the bottom, the parking structure is kind of just below here for the unit. It's kind of sexy. When you look at the, when you go to the website and actually look at the pictures of the construction, it's good looking. So aesthetically right now, it doesn't look like anything much, but you know, here in a couple of months when it's nice and finished, it's gonna look great. So that's exciting. That used to be a print shop. It was a small building, took up maybe half the size of that footprint there in that lot. But now you have this, you know, magnificent building. It's been about 2 years in the work, and yeah, so soon it'll be open. Waiting here for the light to turn green so we can cross. But there's the Martin, Bellagio there in the distance, and this is Harmon Bridge, which gives us access driving and also walking over to City Center. So I always tell folks here, you gotta just be really careful, mindful. You don't wanna jaywalk there ever, because there's a lot of traffic back here and you got to be careful. So always use the pedestrian crosswalks, make sure that, you know, people are paying attention to what you're doing and when you're crossing. So it's safety first always. Folks always ask also that when we're walking back here, is it safe at night? That's one of the kind of the questions I always get. And I always tell folks that it's, you know, in the 10 years that I've been living at Panorama, I've never had, you know, an issue as far as safety. A lot of lights, as you can see, down the road here across the bridge. It's very bright at night. You have, you know, a lot of pedestrians residents at Panorama Towers and the Martin, and there's always people back here. So, you know, all hours of the day and night, there's people back here. As you can see, there's a police officer on a bike just right over there. So, you know, there's always presence here day and night. This is really an access point for a lot of the taxis, private cars and stuff like that, limousines, you know, during the day and night. So a lot of folks around, so you got to kind of keep your head in the swivel here in the intersection. But other than that, it's pretty safe. Waiting here for the little green light so we can cross and start talking about a little bit of the statistics here at Panorama Towers currently. Always want to make sure you look left and right and make sure you got a safe crossing here, because folks, believe it or not, have been drinking, not paying attention. They're on social media. Got to be careful. So I want to point out one of the cool things about the bridge now. Harmon Bridge has been here for years. However, when Allegiant Stadium was built for the Raiders, a part of the construction was going to be the traffic, relieving some of the traffic. So a recent addition to the Harmon Bridge was the exit on-ramp, off-ramp for the 15 freeway, which is awesome for Panorama Towers, because Panorama Towers, you have to go down Tropicana, sit in Tropicana Avenue, Dean Martin traffic for a little bit to access the freeway, and now all you do is use the back gate, make a quick right, and you're on the 15 freeway. Same thing with getting off the freeway. You get off the freeway and then you come down Harmon and make a quick little U-turn and you're in the back gate. So that access point has been awesome. It's brand new. It's only maybe about 2 to 3 months old now, and we're in, now in March of 2024. Another new addition to the bridge is this concrete barrier here that you see that goes right along. They're finishing it up now. This wasn't here before. If you check out my video of how fast I was walking from Panorama Towers to City Center, this was open. So this was just pretty much a curb, and it was a little bit scary, a little bit hairy, because there's a lot of cars that come down here, which, it was a little tricky, but we always felt safe. But now that this barrier is here, now with my, I have a daughter, and we take the stroller out, I feel a lot more safe, and it goes all the way the length of the bridge, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so you have here the Martin to the left, City Center right in front of us, which is the Aria, Cosmopolitan, Vdara, and then you have the Crystals Mall, which is kind of like a high-end mall. You have Tower 1 there to the right, and then off to the distance you have Tower 2, and there's the parking structure here for Panorama Towers, Tower 1. A lot of construction has been going on near Panorama Towers in the last, 4 years. The stadium was first, and then all of the traffic, I guess the construction for the convenience of the traffic has been ongoing now for 2 years past the stadium, which has been a little crazy around the building, but now that we're kind of on the tail end of it, it's been very convenient, and we're kind of seeing now the progress and how it's going to be so much convenient for not only the tourists that come visit us here in our beautiful city, but also for us, which is, a plus bonus. So there's the 15 freeway pointed to the right. That's towards the south, towards Los Angeles. If you want to travel out to Death Valley and all that, you'd go that way. Allegiant Stadium's there in the distance. One of the flagship In-N-Out Burgers is right there, one of their best stores, which is always fun. A little double, never hurts. And then out to the left, you have the northbound I-15, and that would take you out to Salt Lake City, Nellis Air Force Base, and the northern part of Las Vegas. This is the entry for Harmon, which we didn't have a couple months ago, which is kind of neat. You have an on-ramp, off-ramp now for the 15 freeway, which is just incredible. It's so convenient. So that's another addition to this wonderful Harmon Bridge. It's been amazing. We really enjoy. It's been more convenient, a lot more safe, so residents can access City Center. We can get off the freeway with not too much trouble. Yeah, so it's made life a little bit easier. A lot of growing pains, lots of growing pains, dealing with traffic and whatnot. A little bit of the noise, so it's not a big deal. In a year or so, we're going to be a lot happier. So here is the pedestrian pathway. Make a quick little left here. It's always been safe. There's lights everywhere, there's cameras everywhere, there's always a presence. So safety's never been a factor. It's been windy the last couple of days, as you can tell. In March of 2024, this wind's been kind of an issue all over the country. Yeah, so Vegas, is no different. So you have a little bit of debris here. Normally this is all cleaned up and looking nice. On the bridge, you can tell there's lights kind of all over this bridge. So it's lit up at night. You know, on game nights, for example, for the Las Vegas Knights, you'll see a lot of, you know, residents from Panorama Towers and the Martin wearing their game jerseys. So, you know, go to dinner, go to the game, literally walk from Pano to T-Mobile Arena through Aria. You're there like 15 minutes. It's wild. It's really convenient. Also, you know, with Panorama Towers, your HOA monthly dues pay for car service. So you have the 2 Escalades to your disposal, and you have those, you know, anytime you want it from Monday to Sunday. They could pick you up from the airport, take you to the airport, take you to any show, any resort on the Strip, also Fremont Street and back. So very convenient. If you don't want to walk, you can take the limo, but I love walking, getting a little exercise, so it's a lot of fun. So now we're officially, that's the threshold, we're officially City Center. There's Vdara, the beautiful Aria, which I love, absolutely. It's a fun place, a lot of restaurants, a lot of fun bars, you know, great entertainment, really pretty, very convenient, just tons of restaurants in that place. It's so amazing when you look at it from the outside. It's a massive property, obviously, but when you go inside, it's just, you get lost with all of the restaurants and just the fun things going on in that building. Cosmopolitan in the distance, which was really difficult to get to before, but now it's so convenient. Vdara City Center cleaned this up recently, so it's, you know, aesthetically it looks really pretty, but before there was a lot of bushes, a lot of craziness going on here. But it was fun because you used to have like little bunny rabbits running around at night, so it was kind of cool. Bring my daughter here and she'd get a kick out of it. So, you know, everything is nicely maintained, which is always fun. You know, Vegas, like, never, you just, it's always clean, it's always pretty, so nice, well kept, manicured and maintained. So I love that. So we're kind of coming to the access point where you could go to the Bellagio. So I'll show you exactly kind of 2 forks in the road here that you're aware of. We're officially at City Center, so if I did that under 10 minutes or faster, I believe, let's see where we're at. I'm gonna check my watch here, and I don't know where it's at, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, this is a fun bar at Vdara, 21 and over. Come there, have a little pre-game cocktail or, you know, little nightcap before you head back to Panorama Towers. This is the access point. So if you wanted to continue on to Aria, you would just follow this pathway here along the windows there, and then you have your entry point to Aria just over there. So another 2-3 minutes walk, you're into Aria, into Crystals, or through Aria and into Park MGM, and then just beyond that you have T-Mobile. I'll make a video about that soon, how to get to T-Mobile Arena. I actually want to buy tickets for a game and actually perform that walk so you can see how convenient it is as a walk, because it's beautiful. Right now, you know, it's almost springtime in Vegas, and it's about 62, 63 degrees out, and it's just really nice to be outside walking around. So here's Vdara. Walk through the doors here, automatic doors, and then Starbucks, which is very convenient. If you're a coffee lover like me, you know, this is it right here. Get here, get your morning coffee, and walk back to Panorama Towers. So as you can see, beautiful to walk through Vdara. They had this bridge closed for a while, I would say better part of a year. And during that year, they redid this whole thing. This used to be an outdoor bridge, so you were pretty much victim to the elements. You would come out here on a windy day, it was just really windy. Hot day, it was hot. Cold day, it was cold. Now they enclosed it and just made it beautiful. Gave it that Las Vegas touch. And now you're indoors with tons of glass, nice and bright. These beautiful inlets that have, look at this awesome metalwork. And it's just gorgeous aesthetically to look at. Very, very pretty. So there's the Vdara and Aria. We came from that door. And as you walk in, this is the fork in the road that I was talking about. This is your second fork in the road. So you have access point to the Cosmopolitan now, which did not exist a year ago. And my friends and everybody who lives at Panorama Towers, we were just like, gosh, when are they gonna make an access point for Cosmopolitan? Because before, you'd have to go down these steps that are located just around the corner here, or down an elevator and kind of just like risk it past this crazy traffic that was going in and out of the Cosmopolitan. So it's kind of like a crapshoot, right? Pun intended. But now you have this access point, which takes you to the second or third floor of Cosmo. I'll walk that here in a few minutes, but first I want to go to the Bellagio. So you go left here to the Bellagio, and as you can see, all this glass is just so beautiful. It takes you just a couple minutes to go from Panorama Towers and into the gorgeous property that is the Bellagio. Like I said before, all this was opened up. It was wild. On a windy day, we'd even try to like go along the ground and then go up these stairs, and it was just crazy. So this is so much better, climate controlled. It's amazing. Beautiful art to look at. Of course, the Wynn, right? The Wynn, Steve Wynn and Bellagio always have just gorgeous art everywhere. So as we access the Bellagio, kind of cool. Right when you walk in, one of the cool things is you have the Aria tram. So if you wanted to get to this point and you wanted to go back to the Aria, you could actually take the tram, which is just right around the corner here. And that tram takes you to the Aria and then also Park MGM. It's a really cool tram, nice little visit. Escalators down to the Bellagio, but also if you have a handicap or like me with my daughter, we need a stroller, there's the elevator right there, very convenient. Just go down one level and you're back down to the casino level. And we'll let some folks here walk past. This is the escalators to take you down to the Bellagio floor. There I am right there. Hello. Yeah, so like I said before, it's very convenient. Just wanted to give you some quick stats on Panorama Towers. As of making this video, you have 20 active listings in the range of 13.5 million to 420,000. The $13.5 million property is a penthouse, 2 stories, located on the 25th floor. We're talking about 8,000 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. A gorgeous property. They did an amazing job just decorating it, just designing it. It's definitely in that ballpark of price because it really packs a punch for what you're paying for. And at $420,000, you get a single story, 6th floor condo that's about 955 square feet, 1 bedroom, 2 bath. Nice and cozy, awesome unit for somebody who doesn't want to have, that high of an expense, a footprint here in Las Vegas. It's a great little unit for those who are looking to save on taxes and all that. So yeah, as you walk through here, it's just a gorgeous just scenery. And actually, things to look at, this rock display, fun little restaurant here, incredible crown moldings that are out, lighting fixtures, the Bellagio pool here to the left. It's always busy just like this, pretty much throughout the day and night. You come here at, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not as busy, but you still have a lot of traffic going through here. This restaurant here is a little tricky. I walked past here hundreds of times probably, and I've never seen it open. So I know they have like a dinner or time, but it's just every time I come past here, it's so funny. It's always closed. Anyway, yeah, in Bellagio, the Bellagio way, right? Just making everything beautiful. Just this gorgeous walk all the time. And yeah, you're indoors, you're mixing it up with the tourists, locals, having a lot of fun. This store is a lot of fun too. You could buy some wine here on your way back home, little nightcap, and then they sell some nights gear, and then also awesome little new brand by Mark Wahlberg, Municipal. Awesome stuff. Yeah, it's a cool store. Got to buy the Raiders and also Knights gear. Fun little place to kind of hang out is right here with my daughter, my wife. We'll come here and get a gelato, little treats, little desserts. Sit down there for a while, munch on those, and then you have this cool little chocolate fountain there. It's like Willy Wonka. Where's the Oompa Loompas? This is one of my favorite stores to walk around with. During Christmas and Thanksgiving, they just doll it up. It's so much fun to come here with my daughter. Just gotta be really careful because a lot of delicate, very expensive items in there. Currently, oh wow, they're changing the actual garden right now, which is kind of cool. You get to see. This transforms within about a week. and it turns into that. So we're here, we're at the garden. Can't access it today, but yeah, they're putting up the Easter decorations. They're going from the winter to the spring decorations now. So that takes about a week to do, and they go through it pretty quick. So here we are at the atrium. It's beautiful, nice and bright, always busy, a lot of fun. It's like my wife and I call it tourist day. We always have a tourist day, pretty frequently. Leaving at Panorama Towers, and we'll go out and just do all the tourist fun stuff that are accessible, to us, which is just right across the way here. Anyway, going back to Panorama Towers, currently the 20 active listings ranging from 13.5 to 420,000. You have 6 under contract, 1 sold in March. We're still in the early stages of March. You have 6 under contract, so you'll have a few more closings this month for sure. And the interesting thing is that we had 5 sold in February, which is a huge increase of like 40% from 2023. January was kind of an odd month. It was probably about 80% decrease in sales, just coming off that, that tail end of 2023, which was very slow here in Las Vegas. They were comparing it to 2008 sales, which was, as we all know, 2008, 2009 was not good for real estate. So there was a bit of a slump in 2023, but we're bouncing back in 2024. Look at this gorgeous ceiling here at the lobby, the Bellagio. This is the check-in area. I highly recommend this restaurant here, which is the Gardens just right there. They have a piano player playing all the time. It's a fun place to sit down, have a cocktail, listen to the pianist play, and watch the world go by. Just a gorgeous property. There's the casino floor. You could actually continue down through the casino floor, through the Bellagio Mall, and into just across the bridge from Caesar's Palace, and also the new Horseshoe, which is very, very convenient because there's a lot of fun stuff happening over there. I'll do a walk for that later on. Let's access the front of the property here, the one with the least traffic. These are fun, always. Goes from, in the summertime, it goes from really cold air to burning hot air out here. Look at this, just a gorgeous property. So we are just steps away from the Bellagio Fountain. Yeah, Panorama Towers, you have properties coming up all the time. It's hard to really decipher square footage price because of the different floors you have, different size units. Some units have been upgraded, some units have not been upgraded. So, it really is a variety of floor plans, upgrades, not upgrades. So you always average anywhere between $350, $340 a square foot to well above, $600 a square foot. It all depends. The penthouses are a lot more, but those are kind of far and few between. You're more kind of like in the price range of $350 to about $425 a square foot. Yeah, just right now in the wintertime, look at this. It's just so beautiful. It's green, sun's out, no clouds in the sky, hardly any wind. And now look at this. Just a few minutes later, you are in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip. And yeah, you're in it. There's the Bellagio Fountain, the Paris Eiffel Tower there in the distance, Planet Hollywood, and then you have Flamingo, and then the Horseshoe right there. A lot going on. You have Resort World now open, the north side of the Strip, along with Fountain Blue, 2 gorgeous properties that just opened within the last year and 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, now you have F1, which the races come right down the Las Vegas Strip. All this is transformed. The trees are taken out, replanted, and they have all the VIP boxes just along this area, which is just incredible. We recently had NASCAR in town. So yeah, the city is really just becoming a tourist destination for sure. Anyway, so just wanted to show you that walk. This is Panorama Towers to the Bellagio Fountain, through the Vdara, checked out the garden. I wish we could see a little bit more right now, but it's going to be transformed here in the next couple of days, and it's going to be something here special for Easter. Let me turn the camera around and do my outro. See you guys soon. All right, folks, that concludes our walk from Panorama Towers to the Bellagio Fountain. Hopefully you found some new, fun, safe features that's convenient for residents at Panorama Towers. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or lease at Panorama Towers, please don't forget to contact me. My contact information is located just below the video in the description section below. Also, if you love social media as much as I do, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Las Vegas Condo Insider. If you found the video to be informative and you liked the video, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos moving forward. I'm Steve Gonzalez, your Las Vegas Condo Insider, and I'll see you on the next video, folks.